When you think Maserati, you definitely don't think diesel, which is why customer feedback has prompted the company to bring this to Australia. It's the turbocharged V6 Maserati Levante S, and it sounds bloody awesome. We've come to Dubai to test the most powerful Levante on sale, which is now being built in right-hand drive for Australia. Powered by a twin turbocharged 3-litre petrol V6, it cranks out an impressive 316 kilowatts of power and moves from standstill to 100 k's an hour in a little over 5 seconds. We hit the road towards UAE's highest peak to see how this corner-craving SUV handles the mountain road. Last time we drove on this road, it was in a McLaren 650S, and we were seriously impressed with how it went. And Jebel Jais, being the highest peak in the UAE, certainly doesn't fail to deliver in terms of roads, and this car is the perfect match. In sport mode, it's crackling, it's popping, and it just sounds absolutely epic. Levante S boasts the lowest centre of gravity in its class, along with the best coefficient of drag, which means that it really hooks along nicely. The air suspension comes with adaptive dampers, and when you've got it in this sport setting, it firms up nicely and lowers a little bit to give you that stance you need to throw it through some corners. The cars that we're going to get in Australia will be MY18, which means they will get an electrically assisted steering rack. That'll give it a touch more feel and also prevent some of that dead weight around centre. Well, that's as long as they tune it correctly. The 50-50 weight distribution really allows it to be thrown around nicely, and then when you finally get onto that throttle, it can send up to 100% of torque to the rear axle, which gives this such a lively feel behind the wheel. It's in these incredible hairpins that the Levante really shines. I mean, you just point it in and stab the throttle and away it goes, and you get that reassuring feel through the brake pedal. It just bites nicely, and there's not a great deal of intervention from the stability control either. Now, considering we are in the UAE, I reckon we need to go see how this thing performs on some sand dunes. So we've seen just how impressive the Maserati Levante is on the road, but this is the other place that it absolutely kicks ass. It is on the sand dunes. And it's right here just outside Dubai, where the Maserati engineers came with early prototypes of the Levante, which were Ghibli's, and they came to do their testing in the sand, and I've got to tell you, they have done such a good job. 247 millimeters of ground clearance in Offroad 2, which is one of the 4 driving modes, and then it pushes it all the way up so you get that extra ground clearance. All of that torque from the engine at 316 kilowatts of power means that all you need to do is line up a dune, get on the throttle, and then just listen to the engine. It sounds absolutely ridiculous. It's hard to match. This is an impressive machine, and it's proved itself to even be good on sand dunes. The Maserati Levante S is coming to Australia later this year. Pricing is yet to be announced, but it has certainly proven itself here in the searing heat of the United Arab Emirates. It's torn up some corners and absolutely dominated off-road as well. We can't wait to drive it locally. In the interim, head to CarAdvice.com to see the latest Maserati news, and don't forget to subscribe.